to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shayna, and if you're not new here, then welcome back. Make sure you click the subscribe button and turn the bell button so you'll be notified anytime that I do post a new video. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about network marketing. Now you're probably like, what? Like network marketing? Like that's mad random. So the reason why I'm talking to you guys about that is because network marketing is something that completely changed my life, changed my perspective on things. And I'm someone who does not like to work a 9 to 5. You know, I've had experiences where you know, these jobs don't see my worth, don't see my potential. I have a lot going for myself, and there's no seniority in these 9 to 5 jobs, at least the ones that I've been a part of. I've worked at Scott J. Veda hair salon. I've worked at Sabone, which is like a skincare store, and like fragrance. I worked at Ricky's NYC. There's different locations, but a lot of them closed down. I worked at Dry Bar for a little bit, European Wax Center for a little bit, and no seniority, right? And basically it's like you pretty much stay at the bottom. You don't grow, they don't want to pay you more. Mind you, I have my license in cosmetology by the state of New York, and they don't freaking care about a damn piece of paper. Even though you went to school for it, it's like if you didn't go to school, they'd be like, do you have your license? You have a license, or do you have experience? You can't win. And I got tired of jobs cutting my hours, you know. Right now, obviously with the whole pandemic and everything, you know, 13 million people have filed for unemployment, so no one is really working unless you're an essential worker, or yeah, pretty much, or unless you're lucky and you work from home. I quit my 9 to 5 job about like 2.5 years ago, and you know, I was still looking. That 9 to 5 job was Ricky's. I was still looking, and I was in, I was out, I was in, I was out, and I just couldn't find something that would fit for me. And oh yeah, and I even worked at Sephora for a day. But you know, I pretty much do have a good amount of retail experience. I worked at Ricky's for like 1.5 years before I quit, because they weren't trying to give me more pay, but they wanted me to do manager stuff. They wanted to keep me as a sales associate, beauty specialist, and I wanted to move up as an assistant manager, and they wasn't having that for whatever reason. They were always giving me hours that I didn't want, even though when I applied for Ricky's and I told them, you know, this is my schedule, this is what I want, they have to go by that, and they started to kind of twist my schedule around, twist my hours around, fuck with my hours, fuck with my money. Like, I think it was, when I started at Ricky's, it was 11 an hour, and then went up to 13. So every 2 weeks before the 13 an hour, I would get like, depending on my hours, maybe like $500 something every 2 weeks, right? That's only every 2 weeks. Whack. And then when $13 an hour went up, you know, it's like they weren't trying to give too much hours. So my paychecks were still looking the same, as if I was making 11 an hour. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, I've worked here for almost a year, or for a year, to still get the same kind of pay. Like, that makes sense to me, right? So I quit, whatever. I was still trying to find jobs, and I was in, I was out. I would get into training, and then something would happen, yada yada yada. And then I decided, oh yeah, and I've been doing YouTube for like 5 years now. And then I came out with my eyelash line. So I've been making money from my eyelashes. And I'm a freelance makeup artist. I sell clothes on Poshmark. And I also do network marketing. So network marketing is something that completely changed my life, because now I can work from my home. I can work when I want, how much I want. I can wake up whenever I want, but that doesn't mean to be lazy. You know, you still want to. So the thing about working from home is that you have to have self-discipline. You have to make sure you get up early, listen to some audios, motivation, like things like that. Read good books to keep yourself motivated, right? What helps me motivate myself is getting up and doing a YouTube video. You know, it gets me pumped, gets me working, and yeah, that's like the beauty of it, right? And I also, you know, it allows me to have more time on my hands for my other businesses, like my YouTube, me being a freelance makeup artist, nail tech, and having my own lash line. So what else was I gonna say? You know, not a lot of people like network marketing. They feel like it doesn't work. They like to say, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, you know, everyone at the top makes the most money, you don't make nothing. Bullshit. I don't know what network marketing companies you guys are talking about, but mine isn't. You know, it's kind of like whatever amount of effort you put is the amount of money you'll get back. And also trainings and learning, you know, and I've grown so much, you know, where I'm at and what I do. And it's like, it's basically like you get what you get. You know, you join, you don't do nothing, you get nothing. And I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, you know, the whole pyramid scheme, the person that's top makes the most money. No, that's not true. Anybody can make that kind of money if they put their all into it and really work at it. If you don't do nothing, you're not gonna get nothing. So you can't sit here and say like, oh, this is a pyramid scheme. You know, that's like going into Planet Fitness and let's say them charging you a monthly fee for the membership, and then you come in and then you're like, oh, why are you charging me this month? This much. I had it in my head the analogy. You know, this is a pyramid. This is a like a fitness like a fitness scheme, yada yada, whatever you want to say. And they're gonna look at you and tell you you're dumb because you haven't worked out, you haven't went to the gym, you know, you haven't gotten the results because you haven't put in that work. It's the same thing with network marketing, at least for mine. Yeah, and I feel like it's a lot of self-development. You grow, you mature mentally, and I will say that, you know, the idea that I'm a part of has helped me a lot with speaking. It's gotten me out of my comfort zone. Mind you, I don't like to talk, and you're probably thinking like, what, you don't like to talk, you do YouTube? Trust me, I don't freaking like to talk in front of people. I don't. I really don't. I'm talking to a camera. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm looking at a camera. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, but yeah. What else does it do? The financial freedom, the freedom to have more time on my hands to do, like I said, my businesses, and just other things, spend time with family. How many times, you know, you work in your 9-to-5 job and you're like, you know, I want to go on vacation, and then you have to like make sure you have enough sick days and, you know, all that stuff. You gotta tell them in advance, all this extra stuff. But when you're working from home, you can get up and go whenever you want, you know, and that's what I like. I like to do things on my time. And what I like is that, you know, the idea that I'm a part of, you know, we recognize our team for their growth that they've worked for or done, if that makes sense. We recognize them, and a lot of jobs don't recognize you for the hard work that you put in. Yeah, so I would say it's pretty much the freedom. And, you know, a lot of people are closed-minded. I would never tell someone, you know, quit your 9-to-5 and come do network marketing. No. But I will say, you know, with the whole pandemic going on, do you have something to sustain yourself? So that way, something like this would ever happen again, you don't have to clock into work to make a couple $1,000s a month, a couple $100 a week. The answer is probably no. So this is why I do what I do. And I want to better my future. You know, I want, you know, I don't have a child yet, but I want to make sure that I'm set before I even have a kid. You know, I want to make sure I'm locked and loaded. A lot of people, no offense, but a lot of people are having kids right now and they're not doing it right. Now, let's say, you know, like people say, you know, there's never a time when you're ready, but being ready and being smart are two different things. I feel like I'm mentally ready to have a kid. You know, I know how to love and care and take care, but it costs money, and you know, I have to make sure that I'm stable. You know, there are plenty of guys that I've spoken to in the past that are so much of a fiend that are ready to freaking have a kid and be like, yeah, let's do this. I want to have a kid when I'm 24, 25, and it's like, no, bro, like, I gotta get my stuff together. You know, I'm still growing. Yeah, I'm 25 years old and people have kids around this time, but not me. No kids, and I'm building myself up. I'm building my empire. And you know, if you have kids now, you know, I give you props. If you're struggling and you feel like you don't have the how do I say, you don't have the time for them, or you can't afford certain things, I'll definitely reach out to me. You can reach out to me via Instagram, therealshaynaa, on my DM, or you can comment below. If you're curious to learn about the idea that I am a part of, also DM me on Instagram or comment below. No, I will not say exactly what it is, because if you want to know, hit me up and we'll talk. A lot of people want to be like, what is it? If I told you the plot to a movie before you saw the movie, that'll be ruining it, right? That'll be spoiling it. I don't want to do that for this. So it's like, I rather take the time out of my day, sit down with you, talk to you about it, so you can see it and you can get the ball rolling. Sorry, my grandmother is making a smoothie right now. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that I want to say. I do not discuss how much money I make or anything of that sort, because what effort I put in, and yeah, what effort or amount of work that I put in is probably not going to be the same amount as you put in, which means what I make, you're not going to make, you know. You can work to reach that goal, but it's going to differ. And there's no, you know, someone can be a part of something for mad long versus someone who's only been a part of something for like less time. And the person who's been there less time but is putting more effort will have a better outcome than the person who has been in it for a while but isn't putting a lot of effort. That's why we say, not a pyramid scheme. The person at the top doesn't always make the most money. Trust and believe that. That's all I gotta say. But I think I pretty much hit every point that I can think of. Yeah, like I said, if you want to know or are curious to know what this idea that I'm talking about is that I'm a part of, reach out to me again via Instagram DM, therealshaynaa. Just let me know that you follow me through my YouTube video so I can know that you're actually watching, and comment below. And you could probably like email me or whatever the case is. You know, actually, yeah, comment below to let me know that you're interested, and then I want you to email me. My email should be on my YouTube, but it'll also be on my Instagram in the link, shaynaapante@gmail.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell button so you can be notified anytime I do post a new video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at therealshaynaa, and check out my eyelashes at shaynaapante.com/shop. Link will be right here, also in the description. I'm wearing the lashes Jamaica from the 4 Lash booklet set. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.